Good morning. I hope you are ready for a morning vinyasa flow. So get ready, stand up tall on the top of your mat. Come into Tadasana, standing up nice and tall and lifting up your arms and in front of your heart. Inhale, lift your arms all the way up. Exhale, forward fold, maybe with your knees bent. Step back with your right foot, open up the chest towards the sky. Step back, plank, knees, chest, chin or forehead, and glide through elbows together into cobra. And then back into your first downward facing dog. Let's step forward with the right leg again. Lunge. Step forward with the left leg. Lift all the way up. Maybe add a little back bend and hands in front of your heart. Inhale, exhale, hands in front of your heart. Inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, come down, forward fold. The left leg steps back. Open up that chest in the low lunge. Step back, plank, knees, chest, chin or forehead. Glide through into cobra. Into a downward facing dog. Step forward with the left leg again, low lunge. Open up that chest. Step forward with the right leg, forward fold. Inhale, lift up, maybe add a little back bend. Hands in front of your heart. Inhale, exhale, hands in front of your heart. Inhale, lift up, maybe add a back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Step the right leg back, open up the chest. Step both legs back, knees, chest, chin. Glide through into a cobra and into a downward facing dog. Step forward with the right leg, open up that chest wide. Step forward, forward fold. Inhale, lift up your arms. Maybe add a back bend and hands in front of your heart. Inhale, exhale, hands in front of your heart. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend your knees, forward fold. Step the left leg back, open up that chest. Both legs back, plank. Knees, chest, chin or forehead, and glide through into a cobra pose, into a downward facing dog. Breathe, and then the left leg steps forward again. Open up that chest, both legs forward. Inhale, lift up, maybe add a back bend. Exhale, hands in front of your heart. Inhale, exhale, hands in front of your heart. Inhale, lift up your arms. Exhale, draw on the belly, forward fold. Step the right leg back, open up that chest. Both legs back, plank, knees, chest, chin. Glide through into a cobra pose. Really extend the legs wide and then into a downward facing dog. Draw on that belly. Right leg steps forward, lift your chest up. Left leg steps forward, forward fold. Inhale, lift your arms up, maybe add a back bend, hands in front of your heart. Inhale and exhale, hands in front of your heart. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, forward fold, draw on the belly. Left leg steps back, open up that chest. Both legs step back, plank, knees, chest, chin. Glide into a cobra pose. And into a downward facing dog. Left leg steps forward, open up that chest. Step both legs forward, inhale, rise up all the way, maybe add a back bend, hands in front of your heart. Breathe, calm down your breath. Just stand for a second. And then let's come to Utkatasana, chair pose. Lift up your arms, maybe shoulder width apart, bend your knees quite a bit. Maybe you look up, but you don't have to look up, only if that feels good for your neck. And then come a little bit lower, 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 until you come without your added hands, if you can, into a seated position. And into Navasana. Maybe you saw this coming. Really draw in your belly button. Keep your back straight, shoulders away from the ears. And then move down. Roll all the way down with full ab control. Very slowly. From here, we're going to come into shoulder stand. So if you can't do shoulder stand, do legs against the wall. Just lift them to the sky. You can add a pillow underneath your bottom. Otherwise, keep your hands as close to the spine as you can. Activate your glute muscles and your quads, but your calves should be relaxed as much as your feet as well. Breathe. Never look to the side in this pose. Breathe and relax. And from here, we slowly extend our legs forward and hold the pose back into Navasana, maybe with bent knees or with extended knees. Draw on that belly however you can. Try to breathe. Don't hold your breath. And then slowly come down again and lift back up into shoulder stand. Or legs just up. So just up in the sky. You can leave your bottom on the floor. Just let all the blood flow come down from your feet. Breathe. And then let's extend our right leg back. Maybe you touch the floor, maybe you don't. That's okay. Keep supporting your back and then draw that leg up and let's extend our left leg back. Maybe you touch the floor. Extend it back up and then let's come into a plow pose. You can keep your hands on your back or interlace them onto the floor. So you can have your heels on the floor, you can have your toes on the floor. Try to extend the legs as much as possible. You can also place your feet onto a pillow or yoga blocks if you can't put them all the way down. Or you can just leave them in the air as well. But if you do that, please support your back. And also engage your belly. Draw in that belly button. Breathe. And then let's extend our left leg up, the right leg up, back into shoulder stand. Breathe. Or legs up the wall, or legs just in the air, which is called waterfall pose. Breathe here, stay. And slowly come with your hips down on the floor and back into Navasana, maybe with extended legs. Again, you can bend them at any time if it's too much. You can even have your toes on the floor slightly touching. Just breathe and then slowly place yourself down on the floor. Hands underneath your bottom. We're going to come into fish pose. So legs are straight, core is engaged. Hands are underneath your bottom and you want to lift up your chest. So really engage your belly here. But you want to breathe very deeply, expanding your chest. Breathe. This is a beautiful counter pose to shoulder stand and plow pose. Breathe very deeply. Stay a little longer and then slowly placing down your head. Draw your knees into your chest, Apanasana. Maybe slightly working from side to side and releasing any kind of tension from the back. Just relax. And then rock and roll up. Come into a seated position. Nice and tall. Draw your toes towards you. Try to sit up nice and tall. Your hands are on the back of the mat and then point your toe, flex them. And either you stay here, you place your hands on your chins, or you grab your toes and forward fold. And you can round your back here. Just draw in your belly. Draw it in. Find space in your pelvis area and in your belly. And as always, breathe and relax. Holding the pose just a few more breaths. Sometimes longer holds are really good to gain the full benefits of the pose. And even though we're a little bit flowing today, we can still enjoy the longer holds, the breaks, the slowing down of the breath. Now slowly rise up, placing your feet on the floor in front of you, and then try to stand up without the legs, without the help of the arms, and come into chair pose. Stay here and then slowly forward fold, draw on the belly. Hold the opposite elbows and just hang here, placing your weight a little bit forward onto your toes, not having all the weight in your heels. Breathe. And then slowly come into preparation pose. Hold the belly in and then step back into plank. Nice plank. Really activate your belly, your bottom, and then placing your knees down and your chest, your chin or your forehead, and then come through into a cobra pose. Really extend the legs back so your knees are so drawing up from the floor. You're so engaging your legs. Breathe. Come a little bit higher if you can. Hold it just a little bit longer. And then placing yourself down, toes together, heels apart, and you're shifting your hip from side to side, just releasing tensions from your back, from your lower back. Breathe. And come up and come into bow pose, grabbing your ankles, really lifting your legs up and your shoulders opening up. Everything wants to lift and draws in the opposite direction. So your legs are drawing up and back. Your shoulders and arms are moving forwards. Stay here and breathe. Always breathe. And then placing your hands underneath your shoulders. And come back into child's pose, coming onto the fingertips so your arms are extended forward. Relax and let go. Breathe into your lower back. And then slowly rise up, placing the left foot across the right and come into an easy twist. Now sitting up nice and tall. It's more important to sit up tall than to yank yourself into the pose. So sit up nice and tall. Draw on your belly, finding space and breathing. Both sit bones are preferably on the floor. Hold just a little bit longer, releasing, enjoying the twist. Then slowly come out and stretch to the opposite side just for a second before you change sides. So hug the other leg in, sit up as tall as you can, and twist. You can have the back arm wrapped around you or on the floor if it's helping you to sit up taller. Both sit bones are staying on the floor. Breathing deeply. Find the relaxation in the pose. So the balance between activation and relaxation. And every inhale, you sit up nice and tall, and every exhale, you release into a deeper space here. Make sure to draw in your belly, making room and space for the twist. Slowly stretching to the opposite side. And then have your legs coming forward and slowly again activating your core, slowly laying yourself on your back. Extend your legs wide, let them flop from side to side, maybe relaxing your neck from side to side and just releasing, letting go. Shavasana. Pray with me to begin this day. Lord, I so wish to prepare well for this time. I so want to make all of me ready and attentive and available to you. Please help me to clarify and purify my intentions. I have so many contradictory desires. My activity seems to be so full of busyness and running after stuff that doesn't really seem to matter at last. I know that I give you my heart. Whatever I do will follow my new heart. May all that I am today, all that I try to do today, may all my encounters, reflections, even the frustrations and failings, all place my life into your hands. Amen. The author is unknown. Now slowly stretch yourself, legs and feet apart, and then slowly draw in your knees. Take this moment one more time to release your back muscles, to relax. And then slowly roll to one side, coming into a seated position, one leg in front of the other. And then we're going to do, again, the isolations of the upper back, just rounding and straightening. And then include the hips, so really make those circles really, really big. Releasing all tensions that still may linger in your body. And then let's switch sides. The other leg is in front and your circles. So chest isolations, circle to the other side, make the small, and then make the circles big. Really big, extending forward with a straight back and back with a rounded back. And then let's stretch, lateral stretch to the side, to one side. Keep your shoulders open, both butt cheeks on the floor. And then look down and have the hand down so you're stretching out your neck. And let's go to the other side. Lateral stretch on the other side. Shoulder back, glutes both on the floor. Really opening up. And then place the hand down and the chin down so you're getting a nice stretch in your neck. Rise up, breathe one more time really deeply, taking this moment, really closing your eyes and just being in the moment, taking this moment to prepare you for your day to come. Inhaling light and exhaling darkness. Inhaling light and exhaling darkness. Keep breathing and now extend on the inhale your arms up. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hands to your side. One more time. Inhale, big inhale, lift up your chest. Exhale, hands down. Again, inhale, lift. Exhale, hands to your side, into your lap. Thank you for practicing with me. God bless you.